Hey guys, Dantix here, back with another Cyberpunk 2077 news video. CD Projekt Red is being coy about when the next live event is, but it's rumored to be dropping this month. I, however, have some quick and juicy info to partially quench your thirst before then. Information on the skill melee takes, NPC body language, the map, and more.
Just think about all the good shit we're gonna have, huh?
Getting right into it, Easy Allies went hands-on with the game and recently put out a preview video that revealed some more information that we didn't previously know. So I'll run through the 3 points that haven't been discussed. You may have seen my katana footage floating around YouTube, and if you did, you either don't mind it or hate how melee looks. Easy Allies claims to find the melee mechanically enjoyable, said that there's a bit of skill involved and it won't be just about mashing buttons. There are light and heavy attacks, parries, guard breaks, dodging, and more. There will be technique involved to parry, guard break, and dodge, as well as timing when to strike. Like suspected, the footage we saw is fairly early and the character had no real investment into melee. This gives me hope that the melee combat will be enjoyable, which goes hand in hand with the fact that you die fairly quickly without investment into your health and resistances. You can only survive a few bullets or attacks, which apparently adds to the consequence of making mistakes while sneaking or during dialogue. I'll talk about specific dialogue consequences soon because it's the most exciting piece of information I've heard lately. Easy Allies also mentions that equipping weapons with simply higher damage numbers isn't always the best for your character, as the actual weapon type and function matters more. Each have their own pros and cons, so you might see a heavy weapon with an absurd amount of DPS, but perhaps a pistol is better suited because it won't burn through its ammo in seconds and will be more accurate.
The dialogue system in Cyberpunk 2077 is fully gameplay driven.
So circling back, the September issue of the official PlayStation magazine has revealed some juicy information on dialogue sequences. For those who don't know already, conversations in Cyberpunk 2077 won't lock you in place. You are free to move around, interact with other things, and respond how you see fit, even letting you walk away from conversations you don't want to have. However, as revealed in the PlayStation magazine, you may want to pay close attention to what's happening around you and the NPCs in question. The world of Cyberpunk is a dangerous place and it's full of morally ambiguous individuals. You really can't trust anyone. Some NPCs will display noticeable body language while talking to V. Even some may subtly reach for something behind their backs before they attack you. You may see suspicious cars pull up across the road or gang members getting closer. You're really encouraged to look for these signs as it gives you a chance to preemptively respond. If you feel like your life is in danger, you can run away or get to a more defensible position, or you can even strike before they do. You can use this situation to turn the negotiations to your advantage. Listen to this. CD Projekt Red claims that Cyberpunk 2077 has over 2 thick books of dialogue written for the title. One of them contains what is spoken by the NPCs, while the other contains all the responses the player can make. That means that conversations with NPCs and your interactions with them will be just as important as the combat. Think Mass Effect, though the dialogue and choice book in 3 were from the ground to the developer's hip in size. It's interesting that Cyberpunk is like this because usually dialogue is a time to sit back in your chair and relax, maybe warm up some food or sip your coffee. Night City won't let you do this as you may constantly be on guard. Just a reminder that the choices you make with these characters will affect how the Cyberpunk 2077 story ends. I've already reported on how the game can be finished without finishing the mainline missions, instead being like a supposed wheat spike structure, where you may be able to finish it down a side quest. The potential outcomes seem absolutely mind-boggling. Perhaps you kill someone before they betray you based on their body language, and that sets you down a path other than the mainline. I'm excited for all the possibilities, but the more rich the game's choices become, the more I worry about the length of the title. Though I'm sure I'll play it through hundreds of times to see all the outcomes. So here we have the official map of Cyberpunk 2077. Now, keep in mind that these are the main roads, so the size of the map will be quite a bit bigger than this leads on. Through the artwork we've seen, we know this to be true. Just take a look at the artwork for Pacifica. This seems to be the tiny corner of the coast view section of the map, and look how much there is to see. ColdFirth3 on Reddit has mocked up some size estimates. Keep in mind that this doesn't include other areas like the Badlands. Let's take the smallest estimate, 51 kilometers squared. A single road in Little China is over 1,000 meters. We know that Cyberpunk will be extremely dense and vertical as per the comments from devs and everyone that's played it, so once again, I really think you shouldn't worry that there won't be enough to see. So thanks again for watching this short news roundup. Hopefully this has added to your excitement for the game because it certainly has for me. Alright, just a quick heads up, YouTube isn't my primary method of income. In fact, I don't make enough here to get by. This is a hobby for me and I love doing it. However, recently we've gone into stage 4 lockdown in my area and my primary business has taken a hit. As a result, I'm going to accept a partnership with a reputable company I personally use, so expect to see more soon. We'll just be discussing it at the end of a future video. I wanted to stay partnership free and I did so for over 2 years, but I prefer doing that rather than asking for support from my fans, and I hope you understand. In this case, I actually highly recommend their service and many of you are already using them, but more on that later. So thanks again, and for everything RPG, keep your eyes right here. Ciao friends.